yourself.
Hey everybody, it's another episode of Go Flix Yourself. My name is Ben Konowitz, and with me as always is the flank steak to my Wagyu beef, Bradford Oman.
Hey, that's me. Delicious, adequate.
Flank steak is not delicious nor adequate.
It tastes pretty
The
good.
New York strip steak to my Wagyu beef. Nate Loucks.
Just fancy enough.
Just fancy enough, ladies and gentlemen.
You're overrated, by the way, Wagyu beef.
How dare you? It's so melt in your mouth.
You're not
It's so
Kobe
good.
beef, that's for sure.
Oh.
Isn't Wagyu better than Kobe?
You guys are clearly, we're a bunch of idiots that talk in
I
the
just
basement.
hear it's meat and I eat it.
You like to eat the meat?
Yes, I eat a meat.
You gonna go ahead and open that soda that you should have opened before the show?
I know you're gonna open it, and then we can hear you like mess with the.
Look, here's the
top
thing.
of
I
it.
was waiting for a time where I could have interrupted Ben, and now you've ruined it.
Go ahead and open your snacky snack there, buddy.
This isn't a snack. It's just a nice little drink I have while I'm on the air.
It's the smallest.
Nate's over here
can.
drinking beers, and also we can always hear you piss
Hey,
pouring
hey,
your Jack and Coke during
By
the
the way,
podcast.
you always hear me. Do I not open my beers? Both of them. I have
Hey,
two beers a
I'm not
night.
sa- I'm not
I have
saying-
2 beers a
I'm not
night,
Two
saying-
beers he's allotted. He opens
I'm
both
not
before
saying
the
that
show.
and
we
I
hear
open
them.
before the show.
I'm not saying we hear them, but you drink them, don't you? I can
Yeah,
have
I
a drink.
drink
Yeah,
them.
but he doesn't.
Okay.
It's all like, oh, I'm Brett
Again,
Oman.
the guy that hey, stop this.
Brett
What are you doing?
Roman.
Gang up on him. He's the one who always pouring his thing into his cup.
I
like he's
can't hear
pissing in a-
anything.
pissing in
You
a
know who
urinal.
I heard tonight was you.
You know you've heard him
Never.
all the time.
Never.
How
I don't hear him sound like urine
You-
going into a cup.
you piece of shit.
Is this how you want to start this episode?
It's just I don't like your attitude tonight. What are you doing? What? Stop.
Yeah, see? We're just making fun of you for stealing from my kids. Like that's their soda that you're stealing.
Ooh, you got a real tasty soda for the kids. 0 sugar Sprite. Wow, what a glorious summer they're having.
Yeah, it's better than water.
Bet you give them sugar-free ice cubes too.
Did
Fucking
you,
idiot.
Did you have sugar full ice cubes when you were like a kid?
Yeah, why do you think I look like I do? Jesus.
My parents put a bunch of sugar and water and froze it and gave it to me to suck on.
Well, that's how we had cold Kool-Aid.
Oh my god! I actually was talking to Ashley on the way back today, and we were discussing the first time I made Kool-Aid as a grown up. I was probably in college. I was like, oh, it'll be fun for like a college party, and I got the quote unquote recipe, and I was like, oh my god,
It's sugar.
You're just dumping bags and bags. It is jarring how much
Yeah.
that is. And then I look back and I'm like, oh, that's why our summers were just what's up.
And what was crazy about it too is there was the suggested amount of sugar. I always added more. Added more.
Kool-Aid is like Crystal Light, except you add 1 pound of sugar.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit of flavor. Like it's
crystal heavy.
crazy. I could not. Still can't believe how much sugar is in it. It's only sugar. Okay.
Sorry, I'm drinking my 0 sugar Sprite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We're
good
trying
for
to- Yeah, it's health food.
Yeah.
It's health food.
Yeah.
This is healthier for me than water.
Hey, I brought the sponsor today. Don't worry about it. I didn't see that you had one. So
All right,
I got
we have a
sponsor.
sponsor from
I
Ben.
brought-
Sponsor Ben.
Let me ask
Sponsor
you-
Ben.
let me ask you a
Sponsor
question.
Ben.
I brought a sponsor.
No, you
No,
didn't.
she didn't
No,
let
you
Ben
didn't.
do his
Shh,
thing.
shh, shh.
This is the second time I brought this.
No.
Nope. Oh, well, then we don't need to do it then.
Nate, let me ask you a question.
Yep.
Let me ask you a question.
Wait, where's if
What's-
if
what's
it's,
your-
if it's in your
Brad, let
no,
the adults talk.
hold on.
Let the adults talk.
Because I don't see it anywhere, and if it's in your pocket, I'm gonna be very upset.
Oh, really?
It's not in my pocket.
What's
kettle.
that? What's that? Huh?
I pre-planned this.
Okay.
So I'm actually ahead of the game because unlike Brad today, I'm prepared because Mr.
I am prepared. I brought.
No.
your phone wasn't on. You're just opening sodas.
We've done like 6
I'm
stops
sorry.
on this
I'm
podcast
sorry.
in 4 minutes.
Every time we
because
come
of
down
you.
here now, my chair is at your 3D printing fuckfest, and I have to move it like this isn't a permanent fixture of the basement. Like this isn't how it's been forever.
I'm trying
Get
to-
a different
I mean,
chair.
he's lived here for like 4 months, so let's chill.
also trying to give you a hint that like this is not your chair. It's
There's
the
also,
chair that you.
What
get
about
to use.
the couch over
no,
here?
I hate sitting on that. It sucks.
He's such a baby. You're such a tiny little baby, and I hate it.
Jesus.
I
It does.
don't want to.
Oh, cool, Ben. Thanks for saving your futon from college.
It is my futon for college.
I
It
know.
legitimately
And you
is.
can tell it feels and smells like it.
It does not smell like it. It looks like it, maybe. It's got a nice cover on it now.
Where's the sponsor? What are you doing?
Hey, Nate,
We should do a slumber party down here.
let me ask you a question, Nate.
Every day's a slumber party for Ben.
What's your favorite kind of side to bring to a party?
To bring to a party?
Yeah, but you got to bring
None.
You got to bring something to a party. Yeah, we know that about you, Brad. That's why I'm asking Nate, the guy that actually shows up with something instead of just let me just show up.
First of all, I always bring stuff, and you gobble it up like a little drunken heathen.
So can it be a dessert or no?
It can be anything you want.
Okay, I make really good lemon cookies that I typically will bring to a party, and people love them. It's
Have
the
you
talk
had these
of the
cookies?
party.
I have not had these cookies.
Yeah, that's interesting. Why haven't we had these cookies?
Well, Nate makes excuses a lot of times instead of coming over, and that's okay. It's okay.
I was here for the Indy 500.
So where were the lemon cookies, Nate?
He didn't feel the need.
I haven't made them in a while.
I haven't made. Wait, it's like you get depressed. You get depressed.
You can see
can't
the
bake.
look on his face. He was like went into Daria mode.
I haven't made
him
them
in a while.
It's like I get depressed when I don't cook or
It's been
bake.
a hard couple months, guys.
But I'm back in baking season anyway.
But anyway,
this is a good thing that I like to bring to parties.
I'm sorry. My favorite thing to bring to a party
boy.
Nobody cares.
is usually buffalo chicken dip or my awesome elote casserole. So,
elote.
and also Ben knows that I have delicious things that I bring all the time. Shit.
That was not a bad throw.
Oh, you gonna razz him for this?
No, because I know that Ashley probably bought these.
Oh.
and-
I
my
bought
God.
these, and I very specifically opened the bag and did not touch them and dumped the bag into the bag. I was very careful not to touch them so that they're all preserved.
Yeah, you.
Oh yeah, you're right. I finger all the chips before I give them to you.
You do. We know.
Like
you do.
I've seen you lick the chip and then put them into the
These are
bag.
I'm
individually.
sorry. I know that you have delicate teeth.
These are in quart-sized bags that have been prepackaged with no. So there's no. Hey, you know what we don't have
And
to
there's
do
no
now?
like pocket
You
fuzz.
know what we don't have to do? Don't look at the label. Don't look at the label.
First of all, I've done that every time I've done this.
Why
You've
you
complained.
label?
You've
Hang
complained.
Turn it upside down to look at the label.
Nobody likes you.
Don't look at the label.
Nobody likes you.
Fucking hate you guys.
Good.
You smell like shit.
What do you think? What are you thinking?
Oh
You know what I like about this chip? What's it?
no,
wrong
no,
with the chip?
that's awful.
He's
That's-
just saying that. They're
That's
really good.
buffalo chicken.
It is buffalo chicken dip.
Yeah, no
Didn't you
thanks.
say you bring a buffalo chicken?
Yeah, you don't like the thing you bring?
I don't like the flavor of hot sauce in powdered chip form like this. I can handle the hot sauce when it's mixed with blue cheese and cream cheese and chicken.
Oh, it is a little spicy.
Yeah.
That's a buffalo chicken dip from
What's the brand?
7-Eleven.
What's the? Oh, it's their new.
Their
yeah.
new chip line. I saw that.
Oh, they
one.
have a chip line?
I liked it.
I mean,
very much.
they've had their own chips for a long time, but yeah, they have a lot of cool flavors.
And
This is not one of them.
the only this is really good. The other thing that they have is
I do like the chip texture though, and I mean that like it's a good chip.
It is. And it's surprising for being a 7-Eleven.
Exactly. Like I like
They
the
also
texture.
have a 10 calorie per bottle blue raspberry that reminded. That's like how I got on the Kool-Aid conversation there. Reminded me of blue raspberry.
Wait, say this again
Kool-Aid.
though. What is
They've
it?
got a 10 calorie bottle of blue raspberry sports drink. It's 7-Eleven.
Oh, it's
brand.
like a energy
and
drink.
it was like, wow, that's Kool-Aid from back in the day. So I had a very
So they're-
very 80s summery day today.
I had one of those Alani's the other day, guys.
Those are good.
Yeah, they're super sweet.
Their zero sugar mango replenish sports drink. That's like their Powerade or their Gatorade.
That's what this was. It's an
Yeah.
electrolyte refill or
The
whatever.
mango is phenomenal, and it's zero sugar,
Yeah,
and
see?
it tastes
At the
so fucking
7-Eleven?
good. Yeah, at 7-Eleven.
At the 7-Eleven.
You can either get it in the big gulps or you can get it in a bottle.
Well,
What do you prefer, the big gulps or the bottle?
The big gulps.
Really?
Yeah, get it cold, get some ice in there.
You know,
Slurp
7-Eleven
it up.
turned down an offer for $47 billion to be bought.
By who?
Probably some foreign entity.
I don't know, but they turned it down.
Good for
Are
them.
you sure though? Because I feel like would you just find the headline or what?
I read,
Like, I don't. You,
I read the article. It was basically that the reason, and they were smart to turn it down. If you would have, worldwide, they're so much bigger than they are in the States. They only have 13,000 restaurants in the States, but they have like whatever.
isn't like Japan or something? they're
80,000
huge?
around the world, but it puts a valuation of about 500,000 per location on that brand, which is way low. So that's why they passed. But anyway, welcome to Business Corner with Ben.
Business Corner with Ben.
Not knowing what I'm talking about.
Well,
Oh, okay. I'm going to give you some facts about this. The acquisition offer was from the Canadian group Alimentation Couche-Tard. Couche-Tard.
custard.
You can't say that anymore.
That's the company that owns Circle K, and they offered to buy it. And the valuation for 7-Eleven is actually higher than that. It wasn't a good deal for them.
Circle K's are great.
I thought that I just said that, but that's okay.
I'm just saying,
Maybe look it up and then don't
I
trust somebody,
actually
Ben.
just read the article.
Well, those
Hey,
chips
what'd you think?
sucked.
What'd you think about the buffalo chicken dip?
Sucked.
It was a little spicy,
Little spicy,
for me.
a
You
little
know, I
spicy.
like, but again, I will compliment the chip itself.
The flavor. The flavor tastes like a buffalo wing.
The consistency.
Yeah,
is good.
I do like a good chip quality. And
There you
it's
go.
a good chip quality. Who do you think makes those? Because it's got to be like another brand, right?
It's like it's a white label, right? They just
That's what I'm saying, like a Frito-Lay
You know.
or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know who is like behind the chips that 7-Eleven's own brand.
Why don't you know those?
why don't you know
things?
that you have a
Like
junk
you have a
page.
literally Brad's
Look at Brad's
junk.
junk. Oh, don't. It's not find out about Brad's junk. Just look at it.
To be fair, it's not look at Brad's junk business. It's just look at.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Nobody wants to
Wouldn't that be funny though if you like created a bunch of like subsidiary accounts?
Look
Look
at
at Brad's
Brad's
Junk's
junk.
business. Look at Brad's Junk's sports.
Look at Brad's junk stock ticker.
It's
Well, Frito Lay's in the toilet again. It's the
like-
only stock you follow.
Somehow your
no,
your
you don't
brand
understand. I
becomes-
threw up Frito Lay's into the toilet.
It's just Yum brands, fat brands,
I do like the idea of a sports page. though. Gotta get into that.
diversification. Yeah.
gotta figure
Look
that
at
out.
Brad's junk.
Yeah.
Cool.
Look
What
at
you
Brad's
can
junk's
get at
bonds. Oh,
what
man.
you can get
I
at
do
at,
landscaping. Look at Brad's junkyard.
That's more like a car thing. Junkyards are cars.
That's what's funny about it.
Are we gonna do your snack or no?
Yeah, we was that
It's
the
too
sponsor?
late.
Okay, sounds good. Brad, what's the last movie you saw?
I don't care.
Okay, Nate. He said he wanted to go fast this time, and now I'm getting it.
I didn't say I wanted to go fast.
Nate, what's the last
not
movie
Ricky
you saw?
Bobby. I'm not Ricky Bobby
go
over
fast.
here.
Go
You said-
fast.
you said go
Hurry
fast.
up.
You
You
said
said
go
get
fast.
this done with.
Well, then, do you want to play the game?
You made a game.
I did make a game.
Did ChatGPT help?
Nope. This is all Ben. And it's one of the easiest games we ever play, and that's why I did it. And it's a lot of fun. I need you both to come up with a sound effect.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're going to do?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go with. Picadow!
Brad?
That's dumb.
Well, the good news is you're only going to, this is a one-off. We're playing one.
Okay.
You're going to make that noise once.
Picadow!
Yeah. Okay, what's your guess?
Huh.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So you can guess when you know what? I'm going to allow multiple guesses. So
Okay, yep.
I lied. You're not going to use it once. You use it a few times. This is a game that we call role play. I'm going to read the names of the character that the actor or actress played, and as soon as you know it, you make your noise. You
Okay.
you sign in and
Brad's
you
gonna
say
freaking kill me.
it's okay. It's all right. Ready?
No, it's not okay.
It's okay. So this person played boy at the beach.
Yep.
Wait, are you asking? I thought this is like a.
No, he's just gonna keep
We're
going.
just gonna keep going to like least obscure, or sorry, most obscure to least obscure.
Okay, but this is like whoever knows.
whoever
Yeah.
knows.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Decided.
Yeah, of course.
He
Because
played.
you're looking at me as if I should know this. And
He played-
It's giving me a lot of anxiety.
He played party guest.
Yeah.
Oh.
He played waiter.
Yep.
Yeah.
He then played party goer.
Uh huh.
Okay.
Okay. Then he played Randy, but that was TV, so don't worry about it.
Oh.
Then he played JD.
Picadow!
Okay.
Zach.
No,
Dang it.
See, you got too excited
I
because
know.
keep in mind he skipped over a TV one.
he
so-
played Frank Harris.
Oh. I don't know.
He played Paul McLean.
Yep.
He played Floyd.
Sure.
He played Elliot Fowler.
I'll bet.
You can get something we might know.
He played Tristan Ludlow.
Yep. Sounds right.
Are these TV or movies?
These are all movies.
They're all movies.
He played Jeffrey Goins.
Yes. Sure.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Played Michael.
Yeah, I know. I heard that one.
Rory Devaney.
Yep.
Okay, Rory.
Heinrich Herrer.
Yeah. The old double H is what we called him.
Jerry Welbeck.
All right.
Tom
That's-
Bishop.
No.
He played brass. Or sorry, is it bass or bass? Either one, bass or bass. He played Jackie. These
Yeah.
are all in order, chronological order, by the way.
Sure.
He played Don Collier.
Okay.
Corleone.
He played Jack Conrad.
Oh. Old Jackie C.
He played Pam's man.
Yep. We all remember Pam's man.
This is great.
He played Rusty Ryan.
Oh, now it's Brad and
Yeah, go ahead.
Brad Pitt.
It is Brad Pitt. Yeah. All those were in chronological order except for that last one. I had to go back to the more or the least obscure there.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, Rusty Ryan's
Benjamin Button would have been a little on the nose.
Rusty Ryan's not the least obscure.
No, like starting off.
Boy at Beach was pretty tough.
Starting off the run of the ones that would have
okay.
been, right? Rusty Ryan is gettable, as you just proved.
I saw the movie, and he is not gettable. He is hot as fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Right, Nate?
I think he's very cute. He's handsome.
He's a handsome boy. It was surprising to me how many, very good movies he's in that you just don't remember the character names. That's all. It was just fun. It was a fun thing for me.
I know that you skipped over Joe Black.
I did skip over Joe Black. I did.
Like, I would have gotten that. I probably wouldn't have, but I would have gotten.
Would you have known Early Grace from California?
No.
Didn't think so. Floyd was Dick's roommate in True Romance.
Okay.
Tristan Ludlow, Legends of the Fall.
Okay.
Rory Devaney was The Devil's Own.
Yeah.
Heinrich Herrer, 7 Years in Tibet.
Of course.
Jeffrey Goins was 12 Monkeys.
Uh-huh.
I did skip over Mills, too, just in case. Detective Mills from 7.
I don't even think it would have registered.
Probably not, but just in case. And then Tom Bishop was from Spy Game. Jerry Welbach was the Mexican. Don Collier was from Theory.
Yep.
Bass or Bass was 12 Years a Slave. I'm going to say Bass.
Oh, I forget.
Probably Bass. Jackie, Killing Them Softly. Pam's Man from Wolves.
Sure.
Yeah. And Jack Conrad from Babylon.
All right.
Guys, we did it.
Well, thanks for listening. This is the end of the podcast.
Are you going to say my games have not been good lately?
It's just, you might actually want to try ChatGPT next time.
Oh, damn. Brutal.
Okay.
Pound it.
Right, yeah, I don't know why I'm fist bumping that. He reached out. I totally did
He
it.
did. He couldn't resist.
All right, that's a good fist
Pound
bump.
it.
That's the bro in him.
I just
he sees a fist, you just got to pound it.
really miss physical contact. So. No one touches me.
Nate, what was the last movie you saw?
The last movie I saw was a movie assigned to me, I think by Benny.
No, it was me.
Oh, by.
But, it's fine.
I never get this right. Because I don't.
It's a new game called Who Assigned Nate His Movie.
I mean, our listeners should know that
I don't care.
there's been some drama in our text thread lately. And I feel like I wanted to bring this up a little bit
Nate's
to
gonna
talk
hate.
about it.
Nate's going to hate.
I feel like you've been a little biting towards me,
Oh,
Brad.
I'm sorry. Is it because you say you're going to do something and then you don't do it?
You never get mad at Ben if he says he does
Oh,
something.
I'm sorry. Let's be clear. I get mad even if he does do what he's supposed to do. So you bet your ass I'm going to get mad at him when he doesn't do something.
Herein lies the problem.
It's like the person that yells all the time and we just stop listening.
Exactly. I can do it right and Brad's mad. I can do it wrong and Brad's mad. Why would I try? It doesn't matter anymore.
That's the relationship with your dad, too.
Here's the thing is, Ben was gone this last weekend. He went on a trip with his beloved.
I took my beloved to Wisconsin for her birthday.
And so he was out of the chat thread quite a bit this last week. So I knew not to check it that much.
I was. I really wasn't paying attention.
Well,
He wasn't. No, you weren't that involved because I
really
would have
wasn't.
checked it
he
more.
was involved when we started doing assignments.
I mean, I chimed in.
Like just really quickly.
Yeah,
then he
yeah.
was
Right.
gone.
Yeah, he chimed in with what he was supposed to do.
I know. And then
Where is this going?
I'm just
I
saying.
don't know.
I don't like your attitude lately. That's
You know
all.
what I don't like? Your lack of follow through.
I love your lack of follow through
Thank you.
because it's mainly full of follow through.
Thank you. I followed through. I gave a movie.
Yeah.
And you just gave me a lot of attitude and
Well,
you're
Nate-
like, where have you been lately? You've not been in the text thread lately.
You know
You've
what?
been, like
Let's-
all this stuff, and it's like, yeah, I'm living life. I'm living la vida loca.
Nate, what movie did you watch?
Hey, you know-
that's fine, Brad. What?
You know what? No.
Let's
Tell you what. Let's turn that frown upside down, or at the very least towards somebody else. Because Nate, what did you finally assign Ben for his movie?
Sinners.
And let me
Sinners.
ask you,
It's
Nate.
the movie Sinners.
Do you think he watched it?
Of course I did. You did. I didn't. No. You gave it to me on Saturday. I went
yeah.
out- I went out
No,
of
there
town.
was plenty of
I went
time
out
to
of
watch.
town-
It
I
was
went out of
Saturday
town-
morning.
I went out of town Sunday.
Saturday morning, and he had time to watch it. But also, he said he tried to watch it in Wisconsin, but they didn't have the Wi-Fi.
I will admit, We tried to watch it at the very nice resort we stayed at. There was a storm, and the Wi-Fi was shoddy, and it couldn't connect to the Chromecast.
And he didn't download it before he left.
But
like
I had
a
it on
normal
my
human being.
I'm not gonna. I have it on my computer, but I'm not watching it on my computer.
You always have a backup plan.
I want to watch that on the TV.
You always have a backup plan.
You know,
You'd be a terrible spy.
I would be a terrible spy. Thank God I'm not a spy.
So are you happy about that, Nate?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just. I just feel like lately we've not been vibing in our group thread much, and I think
listen, Nate's not going to throw me under the bus because he knows that he gave me the movie a little bit late. I'm not going to throw Nate under the bus because I still had time to watch it.
Okay, so then you're both pieces of shit.
We're just good friends. We respect one another.
No, obviously you don't because
We
you didn't
do.
watch the movie
I
that Nate
love
assigned
Nate.
you.
I did watch the movie.
What movie was it that I assigned you?
You didn't assign him anything.
I watched a movie called The Death of Stalin.
Woo!
This is
That sounds like a movie I'd assign.
2000. It's not great. I'm just kidding.
I was going to say we're going to have problems because I love that movie.
This is I like politics. I'm very into politics. I like history. I love history. And I like death.
How are you with historical politics?
I like death, I like history, and I like politics.
And you love to laugh.
And I like to laugh. And so this is a film that was made in 2017 about the death and the subsequent follies and ridiculousness that happened after Stalin's death. And it is let me read some of the names that are starring. So it's obviously Steve Buscemi is Nikita Khrushchev. You've got
Obviously.
I mean, he's kind of the featured kind of part of it, right? He's the.
But when you're sitting down to cast, you know who we need. We need Buscemi in this.
No,
role.
I will say Steve Buscemi has a skinny person's face, which in 1953-ish.
Unfortunately,
Russia,
the skinny person's face he has is also a worm.
I feel like it needs to be skinny. But this also has Rupert Friend, Jason Isaacs. Jason Isaacs is such a.
He's great in this.
Yeah, but he is an unheralded great actor.
Yeah,
right.
He doesn't come up a lot, but when he does,
exactly,
you're like, oh, yeah,
everything he
is
does. What was The Patriot? He was in the and is it just Patriot or The Patriot?
The Patriot.
It's Mel Gibson's.
It
The
was
Patriot.
The first I think interaction I had with Jason Isaacs was that, and I hated him so much, and he does so good in these roles.
Wait, isn't he a Malfoy?
He's Lucius Malfoy.
Yeah, there you
No,
go.
he plays a lot of these roles. That's what I'm saying.
That movie came out way before Harry Potter, though.
No, I'm just trying to remember other famous roles that he was in.
Yeah.
I did good.
Well,
I remembered.
I'm proud of you.
I remembered.
Jeffrey Tambor is in this, one of Brad's favorites, and Rupert Friend, and it's a great cast. I will say this: it's not a cast that it's a lot of people that you're like, I've seen them in something, but who is that?
Yeah,
they're
really
a little bit
great character actors.
They're a little bit more than character actors.
Yeah, exactly. How do you describe them?
Because Jeffrey Tambor is a working actor that I wouldn't call a character actor.
Tambor's one of the
or
biggest
is he?
names in there,
Yeah.
though.
I mean, Jason Isaacs is he a character actor?
yeah, I'd say he's probably a character actor.
Okay.
Michael Palin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you go through this cast, and you're like, these are all legit, honestly, great actors, but they're not I don't know how to describe them. They're like you said, they seem like a step above character actors, but not leading men and women.
Because for a character actor for me normally, if you say their name and I don't see their photo, I don't know who that is. But if you say Jason Isaacs, I know who that is.
Yeah.
If you say Jeffrey Tambor, I know who that is, right? I think that maybe for me is the distinction. I don't think that's a real distinction, obviously, but knowing a name of an actor makes them a little bit above a character actor, in my opinion. Because you're like, oh yeah, who is that guy? What's his name?
It's just a matter of what kind of characters you do play, though. Because Walton Goggins may be pretty famous right now, but he's still a character actor.
That's
Is he still though? I feel like he's getting to a point where he's almost a household name.
That doesn't mean he's not a character actor, though. You don't see Walton Goggins leading movies or TV shows,
I feel like we're almost there, though.
It could be.
But
even then, I don't
for
know if
sure.
he'll be able to
right.
escape that trapping.
Yeah, you're sure. Yeah, that's right. But this is a film about, like I said, Joseph Stalin's death, and then the Soviet kind of political group around him trying to figure out how to get power afterward. Who's going to take over, right? Who's going to... And it's a bunch of follies. It's not slapsticky, but there's a little bit of just ridiculousness about it. But it's a reminder, like, a little bit about how, because there's some really good cultural commentary on this as well, that, like, in dictatorships, right, the dictatorship is built on the dictator.
Yeah.
And so when the dictator dies, like, the personality of the dictatorship just diminishes very quickly because everyone is so used to the dictator being the North Star, right?
Yeah.
And so this is definitely about, like, okay, you've got these different, like, you've got the hardcore kind of secret police, military, like, elements. You've got the kind of big advisors and all this kind of thing, trying to figure out who's going to come to power. That's literally it. That is the film.
Yeah.
But it's very interesting.
Yeah.
And I don't know, Brad, did you check at all, like, how much of it is historically accurate? I didn't have a chance to see it, but
I mean, I'm sure I don't
I'm
know.
sure it's played up a little bit, but
yeah,
like,
well, because the idea too is that it's more of like an American satire approach to it. Because one of my
I'm sure the Russians didn't love it.
One of my favorite things about this movie is that no one's doing Russian accents or anything to try and match these real people. They're all just speaking the way that they normally speak, which makes it a lot of fun. It really brings some bite to the lines. Because this is from Armando Iannucci. If you don't know who that is, he's the guy who is behind HBO's Veep, and and he also directed and created a British series called In the Loop, which is basically the British Veep that came before that. And they even made a movie that was spun off from the series, which is hilarious and a similar kind of like sharp insult, quick-witted barb kind of satire of politics and stuff like that. And so that's like what makes this movie just so hilarious and just so good.
Yeah. I really like this film. It is definitely like a black comedy, right? Yeah. Like if you're waiting for like a Will Ferrell type of humor, right? That's not this film.
Right.
But it is very funny, but also just situationally interesting. And I don't even know how to describe this film. One of the things I did like about this, though, again, from a historical perspective, I feel like the Holocaust, right, and like Hitler, we've done from comedies to serious. With Joseph Stalin, again, on the Mount Rushmore of dictators, but there's not as much known from Americans. And so I really actually enjoyed this idea that, like,
hey, Nate,
I don't know.
Who else is on your Mount Rushmore of dictators? Just really interested in that. That's a parlance.
Oh, that is a really good question.
You're really...
Probably, I would say.
Kind of glossed over that, Brad and I did.
I think, honestly...
Were you letting him finish? Because I wasn't going to...
I was actually going to think about, like...
I think we probably all have the same four. It's Hitler.
Okay.
Yeah,
Stalin.
Okay. Yep.
Mussolini. And Lenin.
That's and you might say Ceausescu from Romania.
And maybe we swap out Lenin for Mugabe.
What?
Yeah, again, there are a lot of...
Who is the guy? Is it Mao in China that killed so many people?
Right.
So I feel like he's up there. He's probably batting Ted Williams numbers.
I think Mussolini was...
Mussolini is like the goat.
Yeah.
Of killing, and this is not my bit.
Hey,
this is not my bit. This is what is this? Louis C.K.'s bit. This is Bill Burr's bit.
Yeah,
Bill Burr has a bit about this where he's like, he literally talks about how nobody talks about Mussolini, and like Hitler's over here batting like 300, and Mussolini's over there crushing it, bat like 500, and he's not even in the conversation with the goat. It's such a good bit. If you have time, Bill Burr does it so much better than us.
Good Mount Rushmore.
But
that's
I
don't know. Don't undersell yourself. I think you're better. I think you're funnier than Bill Burr.
Wow. Okay.
That's not true.
That's not true. But I do like the juxtaposition of Mount Rushmore and then world's most
some might say that
people.
Presidents are dictators themselves.
Don't do that.
But that's what I saw, and I was happy to see it.
People can hear my eyebrows going up and down.
They could.
Hey, Benny, what did you watch?
Didn't watch Sinners.
By the way,
did you watch
this
anything
is
else?
why
I
this
did.
is why it kind of pisses me off.
Before you gave me the movie, I watched Ocean's 11. I did.
Okay.
I haven't seen that one before, but also
I was waiting on my friend to give me a movie.
Oh, stop it! You were not waiting for me. You were busy, and you were not waiting. You've been very busy as I have as well.
I watched Ocean's 11.
Oh,
I did.
Okay, but here's the thing. Consistently, consistently, both of you refuse to watch movies I give you.
Oh, no, I don't refuse. I never refuse.
You do.
No, I only refuse.
And I feel like the last couple months, like you guys have, I watch the movies you give me. He's peeing.
I was wondering if you could hear it.
I only refuse if I can't rent it digitally.
I know, but here's the thing: is that has happened twice.
It's your fault.
Okay, but it's on your list,
Yeah, okay.
and I give you the movie, and I'm
Right.
excited to give you the movie, and you don't watch it.
It's
Ben-
not available for me to rent digitally. I can't get it. We don't
Ben
have a video
has
store
not
around
watched
here.
a movie I've given him in years,
Or at least not on time.
I watched Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Literally
2 months.
3 years
Yeah,
after
it was,
I
no,
gave it to you.
was legitimately a month later. I'm not joking.
And
I watched Ocean's
I
11.
just don't know, like,
It's very good.
if it's me or what. Like,
No,
is
it's
it do I need to give you guys better movies?
No, I always love the movies that you give
I love
me.
the movies you give me. Just like maybe not on Saturday.
Stop. It's hammer time.
So I watched Ocean's 11. I bought the Ocean's trilogy because I just hadn't watched them in a while, and I was like, it's due for a rewatch. Because I did do that because the Now You See Me trailer had come out.
Yeah.
And I wanted to
You want
watch
something better?
a good heist movie, and it is. Ocean's 11 is tremendous.
Yeah.
I mean, I forgot how truly great that film is, and it's one of those movies that's so good because they use real things, right? You're talking about the Bellagio. They're shooting in Vegas. It's believable enough and it's grounded enough where they literally have somebody from the fucking circus that can do these moves. I don't know. It's just they do have it's the true, like, let's put a crew together movie.
Yeah.
Love it. Carl Reiner is fucking tastic in this film. I love him so much. And Andy Garcia, great foil, plays just enough of a dick, right?
Yes.
Where it's like, yes, he's technically the guy they're stealing from. He's not a complete piece of shit, but he's pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't feel as bad that he's getting robbed, right? But no, the other movie that I saw,
Ocean's 12.
I watched Ocean's 12 and Ocean's 8.
Yeah. Okay.
I did not watch Ocean's 13.
For real?
No, I watched Ocean's 11, but I watched Predator. Killer of Killers, and I did watch this.
When did you watch that?
I watched it and I forgot to talk about it on the last show. That's how good it was.
How drunk you were?
No, it was. That movie's incredible. Killer of Killers. I've seen it twice now. I watched it again.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
I've not seen it yet.
It's incredible. I can't talk enough goodness into the existence of it.
This is, for our listeners, this is an animated Predator,
This
right?
is an animated Predator, and it's after Dan Trachtenberg came out with Prey, and it was based in the olden days with a Native American girl that had to face off against a big-ass predator. Then the internet came out with like, oh man, they should just do that with like Vikings and samurai and shit. And they were like, well, fuck it, let's do that. And they did it, and it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, it's the best version.
I mean, he had the idea before.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, the internet was saying all that shit too,
Right.
though. And like, they gave the people what they wanted, which is you've got a Viking story, a samurai story, and a 1940s pilot story. And the way that they weave all three vignettes together, holy shit!
Yeah.
What a tremendous achievement! I was so impressed. And if you're worried, it's cartoon, so I don't know if it's going to be like as violent as a Predator movie should be. Absolutely not.
Maybe even
You're
more
blown away by the visceral nature of all of these people just getting their shit rocked by the Predator and all the weapons they use and the cloaking devices. It's right up anybody's alley who enjoyed the original Predator for sure. I can't say enough good about it.
Did you?
But what did you
watch
think?
Watch the credit scene.
Is there really a credit scene?
Yes.
It's a
Are you
mid-credit
kidding
scene.
me?
I mean, there's not. It's not like it's not a fucking Marvel movie. There's not credit scenes every time.
Yes, there is. What'd you think of the end credit scene from Sinners?
Is there really one? I'll have to stay and wait.
Yeah, there's two. There's a mid credits and there's an end credits.
Is it really?
Yeah, you don't necessarily.
All films have mid credits.
No,
and
they
end credits
don't.
scenes now.
The end credits is one that you don't really have to like
should
you'll be able to
see.
fast forward, so it'll be
You should
fine.
see.
Well,
But
sure.
like if you like waiting for it, you'd be like, why'd wait for that? You know, it's a nice moment, but the mid part is the good stuff.
It's a good one.
It's like the third eye from
Yeah, just like that.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
and everybody's like so happy that they
so
saw
good,
that.
so good.
That's definitely needed to be included.
Big eye,
That's what they call it.
the old big eye.
The old big eye.
Yeah, Doctor Strange and his big eye.
I watched that, and that's pretty much everything.
So the credit scene.
If
in
you were going
Prey,
to give me another film, I was going to be freaking livid.
the credit scene in Killer of Killers, you didn't.
I really don't. I really did not think that they would have one.
Wow, they did, and it ties in to Prey.
Yeah. It's like why even watch the film?
Wait. When they're walking through the
cooler.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't remember. I didn't remember if that was a post credit scene or if that was just the end of the movie. I thought that was just the end of the movie. Okay, yeah. No, I did see that, and it's incredible because there's also a throwback to the original there.
What do you think of
Dutch?
You don't see Dutch, not clearly.
Yeah.
I will show you the scene then again. It's absolutely Dutch.
What did you though think of?
Don't you question me about this whatsoever. It's from Prey.
You couldn't even remember that you saw the scene.
No, but I thought that was at the end of the movie, not the mid.
No, see, I don't think that you.
It's him.
Nah,
it absolutely is.
I don't think it is.
Hey, Brady Bear.
I know what I'm talking about. What's the last movie you saw? Snore. Who cares? You want to talk trailers?
What? Fuck you,
Brad. Nate was all about it right there.
Piece of shit. Well, I was assigned a movie.
Let's talk about some trailers.
Did you watch the film that you were assigned?
Yeah, I did. You know why? Because I'm respectful.
Talk about some trailers.
No, you don't watch the films I give you sometimes either.
Talk about some trailers.
Nothing matters.
Doing the Predator. Talk about some trailers.
Ben gave me a real crackling action movie. A craction movie.
Don't call it that.
Why?
I just don't like the word craction.
Why? What's wrong with it?
It just feels dirty.
Craction adventure movie.
Yeah, it feels
crackling
like,
action.
It feels crusty. I know that you're doing crackling, but it feels
you're the
like
king of crusty.
It feels like you're just doing crusty.
This movie is called Under Siege, starring Steven Seagal, and this.
Are you kidding me? That's what you gave him?
Under Siege is a fantastic movie.
This is a great action film.
It's a great like, listen, this is the thing that let Steven Seagal have a career.
Yeah, which is surprising.
What did you think of Steve Seagal?
It's such a classic character where like he's this nice guy that everybody likes, but of course he's got a little bit of attitude, and so he gets in trouble with the commanding officers.
Soft spoken.
Yeah, so soft spoken, and like he's just the cook.
I'm just a cook.
on the
but no,
ship.
Say it like he says it. I'm just a cook.
No,
and he says it like that.
I'm just a cook. Yeah, the way he talks is so soft spoken that like it makes you like trick you into thinking that he's like a nice guy, even though he's just an asshole.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we're talking about Steven Seagal in real life.
Yeah,
right
exactly.
No, he's a piece of shit.
This movie is so much fun. Tommy Lee Jones is a great villain in it. Gary Busey is also good in this.
Unhinged.
Yeah.
They're both unhinged. Everybody's unhinged.
Also, I had no idea that Erica Araniak was in this movie.
Yep.
Who I knew from the Beverly Hillbillies movie, and now I know from Nudity.
Yeah, she pops out of a cake.
I also learned because I was
they make cakes that people can bump on.
I was surprised that she was an actual Playboy playmate.
She was.
In addition to playing one in this movie.
I do things for historical accuracy, Brad. I wanted you to learn things.
I get it, and I did learn a lot.
I paused a lot. That wasn't the only thing Under Siege, am I right? Hey!
What does that mean?
Talking about you play with yourself. Because you want to be under siege by your hands.
Hey.
Yeah,
it's inappropriate.
He went for it.
Sorry, guys.
We're two fisters. All right.
The listeners of this podcast get offended very easily.
Yeah. They don't come here for your jack-off humor.
They do. They come here for my jack-off humor.
They don't come here for your meat beating.
It's like kamikaze, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
What's your problem?
I don't know. Kamikaze is funny. Hey.
For what?
Because it's like the planes go down on the Under Siege. The aircraft carrier. I don't know.
Oof.
What are we doing here?
No, this movie's a lot of fun.
It is hilarious.
I'm glad I saw it. How good is Under Siege 2?
Dark Territory?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just as good, if not better.
No,
it's not.
No.
But it's before Seagal really fell off, and so there's still some enjoyable moments there.
Yeah.
But again,
I didn't realize this was the movie where he ripped someone's throat out.
Yep.
I had to rewind and be like, "Wait, did he really just do that?"
The ripping and the tearing.
Now we go where MacGruber got it. So
yeah, it's just a fun. It's a classic 90s action movie. I mean, it is. But no, it's very good.
No, it's good stuff. I enjoyed it.
Do you like Steven Seagal's like more recent stuff?
Like where he's just a shill for Russia.
I mostly just like his personality. Feels like he's got his head on his shoulders, his really broad shoulders.
Do you wonder, like, what is his life in Russia like? Is he like a king over there, do you think?
I mean, Tom Segura has a great bit has had a great bit about.
Well, here's the
Seagal
thing.
Forever.
This is what you shouldn't have done. You shouldn't have told us this. You should have just parroted the bit,
Nope.
and we would have thought you were really
Yeah,
funny.
it's just funnier than Bill Burr. Now I'm funnier than Tom Segura. Because he does. He's like, Tom Segura's bit is he's doing the same shit, but he's just overweight now and he can't do it. So this is a special from like 10 years ago.
But he
where
still wears his muumuu.
he's just like, you can kick him in the throat like this. And it's just, it lifts his leg barely off the stage. You kick him in the throat. No, like that.
How old
Just- he's
is,
just
how
such
old
a
is
piece of shit.
Steven Seagal?
65.
Probably in his mid-60s for sure.
Steven Seagal is 73.
Damn.
Yeah, it looks every bit of it too.
That's 8
Yeah,
years
but-
older.
And also, like, clearly is trying to look a lot younger with his, like, dyed jet black hair.
No, that's his
and-
real hair.
Oh yeah, no, that's the one thing that doesn't age on him.
Yeah.
It was like recently where we're at here in LaPorte, Indiana, Northwest Indiana. They did this like red wine and brew festival, which is very much like a country music festival.
Yeah.
And they
For America.
He was center stage.
no
Sorry.
one of the performers was Lee Greenwood.
Oh, like of like the 1970s Lee Greenwood, like an
Yeah, I
old
mean,
man.
Yeah, like he's like proud to be American.
Yeah.
Or at least I know I'm free.
Isn't
Oh, that
from
guy?
the 70s.
Yeah, but I think that song was like in the 80s, right?
He's not young.
No. So I saw a picture of him, and it's clear. Like I'm like, it's like when you see sometimes where you see people are like, you're very old, but you're dyeing your hair, and you've had like a little bit of work done. Where it's like I didn't know that happened with men still.
He's
But
got a
Lee
full lush head of red hair, but his eyes
Yes,
are sunken into his skull.
Exactly. It's like it's okay to be old, Lee Greenwood. Like I don't know who you're trying to impress, Lee Greenwood.
His roots are 1 inch, and they are all white. And it's like I just kind of forgot. That's insane. Also, there is an interview. You can look it up. This is a real interview. This is not a bit of Steven Seagal talking to an interviewer, and the interviewer asked him a question, and Steven Seagal, who is from America, English as a first language, says, "How you say? For real." And it is, if you just look up Steven Seagal, how you say interview, it'll come up, and he literally goes, how you say? What the fuck is wrong with
Well,
you?
he's
You're
been
from
away.
America.
he's like,
but he's been away.
he's been away a long
You forget, yeah.
He's such a fucking tool bag.
And I don't know if you know this, but Steven
I could
Seagal,
beat up Steven Seagal.
I mean, but here's the thing.
I'm saying that out loud right now.
No, you couldn't.
I'm throwing the gauntlet down.
Here's the thing.
If you want to fight me for charity, Steven Seagal, I'll fight you with no training tomorrow.
I would love to see this.
I'm putting it out on the internet that Ben Konowitz in LaPorte, Indiana is challenging Steven Seagal to a bare knuckle fight
Oh my god!
for charity.
Holy crap!
And he can pick whatever Russian charity he wants. And I will play for Big Comedy LaPorte.
I'm gonna pursue this. I'm gonna call Steven Seagal's rep.
Call
I'm
his
gonna
rep.
see how much it would cost
Say,
for.
how you say?
How much would it
no.
cost
How
my
you
friend
say?
to fight Steven
But also,
Seagal?
but also, you need to start every sentence with how you say.
How you say? Fight me. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Where is Steven Seagal from?
Oh, let's play-
Oklahoma.
Oh, that's a great guess. That's actually a fucking dude. I was gonna guess something. I can't now because I would say Oklahoma. Is he from Oklahoma?
He is actually from Lansing, Michigan.
That's the
that's
second
better.
best answer.
Somehow that's better. If you would have said Omaha, Nebraska, it's about the only thing I could have think of.
If it would be better if it was Detroit,
Lansing,
Michigan.
Michigan.
Wow.
Tallahassee, Florida might have been up there for
He
me.
moved to California when he was a kid, but like he was born like for
Lansing.
the first 5 years lived in Lansing.
Wow.
I mean, like, just like Johnny Depp's from Kentucky.
By the way,
you know?
this is
These
the
very
toughest.
famous, very well-respected actors are from different parts of the United States,
Steven Seagal moved to Japan at 22. Do you know why?
so that he could definitely perfect his accent.
No, it was do serious martial arts training.
To avoid getting drafted for the Vietnam War.
I'm doubling down. I'll fight you one-handed, you bitch. You little bitch. I'll fight you one-handed.
You'd be a draft dodger too.
How dare you? I have gout.
See.
And money.
Oh. I would have gone
Where?
overseas if they were asked me to.
Hey, I saw another movie.
Ugh.
Oh, what else?
Here we go.
It comes out this weekend.
F1?
That came out last weekend.
Did we talk about it before?
I talked about F1.
Oh, yeah. Nobody remembers.
I don't think people listened.
Jurassic World Rebirth.
Indeed, I saw it. I saw the new birth of dinosaurs.
Very much interested in what you thought.
Rank all of them now. Go.
Starting at the bottom.
At the bottom.
Jurassic World Dominion.
Okay.
Jurassic World Fallen.
No, real quick. Jurassic World Dominion is when they were at
the last one where they brought everyone back.
They brought everybody back. Oh yeah. So do you think that's the worst one?
100%.
Really? Even cameos by the main
doesn't
cast
do anything. It's a total waste.
Okay.
Jurassic World Dominion, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
And that's the one where they have the dinosaur in the castle and the kid, the
auction
clone and all that shit.
Okay. Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World.
Okay.
Jurassic World Rebirth.
Okay.
The Lost World Jurassic Park.
Which is the
second
one?
And Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah, Jurassic World. 3.
So yeah, this is the third best movie in the franchise.
So
not a tall bar.
Not a tall bar, but still not. Then you're saying it's not bad, though.
No, I don't think it's bad. People are being harsh on it. It's mostly mixed to negative reviews. Some people like it. I think it has like a 54% on Rotten Tomatoes or something like that right now. And
typically movies hovering around 50 to 54 or whatever are split because like either you love it or hate it. So did you love it?
I didn't love it. I had a lot of fun watching it though. It's a very enjoyable, entertaining summer blockbuster that's just fun. There's some really great set pieces. It's Gareth Edwards, who did Godzilla, the 2016 version, and he did Rogue One. He knows how to do this kind of stuff. So the set pieces are great. The stuff with the new dinosaurs, it's suspenseful, it's thrilling. It kind of plays like Spielberg's greatest hits, Now that's what I call Spielberg, because they have they have a good ocean sequence that calls back to Jaws. They have another thing where they're trying to get dinosaur DNA in this temple structure that feels like Indiana Jones.
What the fuck?
It calls attention, it calls back to
one of the dinosaurs tries to impersonate other dinosaurs the whole time.
It calls back to a couple key memorable moments from Jurassic Park, and then kind of the whole movie, but especially the ending feels like The Lost World. So but it puts its own spin on it. What they do with some of the new dinosaurs is pretty exciting. I just had a good time. The characters aren't anything that you're going to write home about, but Scarlett Johansson and Mahershala Ali and Jonathan Bailey do a good job with what they're given. You don't dislike them. They didn't do anything super dumb with them or anything like that. It's a basic movie, but I really got caught up in it, and I had a good time with it. And a friend of the pod, Luke Starkey, was there because we saw this at a secret screening even before my press screening was supposed to happen. All around the country, when they did the secret screenings at any chain across the country on last Monday, the 23rd, it was Jurassic World Rebirth, which was pretty cool. So
and we were talking about that. Typically, if you're going to do a movie that big in previews like that are secret, they're thinking they got something good here. They want the word of mouth to get out that it's right. That's typically.
It's not. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's good, but it's if
but if they knew that it was fuck, we shit the bed here, they're not going to release that to get the word out early that it's dog shit. Right?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, but no, I enjoyed it. I think it's worth seeing. I think people will like it.
All right. Well, you're here first. Better than the original Jurassic Park.
No one said
Bradford
that. No
Oman.
one would ever say that.
Just saying. Brad said
ever. That's all you guys watched?
Yeah, we tried telling you.
We talked about.
We talked about this. We talked about the movies we saw.
That's
it. Yeah, we watched some trailers.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ben.
Watch some trailers. Watch some trailers. We watch some trailers with Ben and Brad and Nate. Watch some trailers. Watch some trailers. Watch some trailers.
Roar!
perfect.
They do move in, nerds.
We can get our Jurassic Park musical off the ground finally.
Finally. Yeah, we watched two trailers. One, a project close to my heart.
Mm.
You don't remember the name.
They are remaking The Running Man.
Yeah.
Originally an 80s it was a 90s Arnold Schwarzenegger film.
Was it the 90s? I think it's the 80s.
I think
Total Recall is 1990.
Total Recall's 90. Running Man would have been
I want to say like
89 or 88. Yeah, because Predator is 87. Running Man's probably right after that. But yeah, the dystopian type future where the Running Man game show is a very popular thing. Where if you in this iteration, if you survive basically a John Wick style universe where everybody is looking for you and kills you, you die. You don't win. But if you survive 30 days, I guess, in the real world with
Yeah.
everybody hunting you down, you win cash and prizes and probably a trip to Maui.
Right.
So Glenn Powell of Twisters
Yes.
and Top Gun Maverick
Yes.
and what's the romantic comedy with?
Spy Kids 3D Game Over.
Nope, not that one.
He
That's
is in
not,
that, though.
not a romantic comedy, though.
I don't
Careful.
know, is that it? Or that, no, I might be thinking of Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Careful.
Yeah.
Still not a romantic comedy, Brad. I'm
Well.
being very careful here. No, but then the kids kiss. It's awesome.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Easy, Uncle Pervy.
That's what I'm saying. You got to watch that, buddy.
Gosh.
It's not Steven Seagal over here.
Is he okay with that?
Oh, definitely.
I'm not sure you can say that.
Oh, no, he is.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it out loud. Again, I'll fight you with no hands.
Oh, my God.
I'll kick only.
You're digging yourself into a hole here.
Oh, no, I got powerful legs.
You do have pretty thick tree trunk
He's a
legs.
70 fucking whatever douchebag.
But are you worried that maybe there's a line where like you start to be the villain in this scenario
Never.
because you're beating up a 73-year-old
No,
man?
because if you look into his history, he's a piece of shit and deserves to get beat up.
Okay,
So
that's
there
fair.
You go. There you go. But no. So what do you guys think of the Running Man trailer? Edgar Wright is directing,
Yeah,
which, Brad, you love Edgar Wright.
I
Who
love.
doesn't love Edgar Wright?
If you don't love Edgar
which is
Wright-
the Joker out there that doesn't?
Oh, no, I love Edgar Wright.
Yeah, we're
You
talking
don't?
Shaun of the Dead.
I love him.
We're talking Hot Fuzz. We're talking The World's End. We're
talking
talking Scott Pilgrim versus the
Baby
World.
Driver.
Baby Driver.
Baby Driver's genuinely, I love Baby Driver.
Yeah.
Last Night in Soho.
Yes, which was fine.
Ant-Man.
No.
He did write it.
Signed
You
on.
wrote it.
Yeah, he was supposed to
then
do it, and then
creative differences.
had a problem.
And then, oh, no.
Yeah.
But yay.
No, this looks great.
It was in talks for maybe Doctor Strange that never happened, right?
Yeah, it's playing up the lighter side of it, I guess, a little more. I think than I was anticipating.
Okay.
Even knowing that it was in Edgar Wright's hands, I wasn't anticipating it having this like more lighthearted feel, along with like the dystopian kind of action.
A lot of in the trailer, and I'll forgive Edgar Wright for any trailer stuff because it's a trailer. I don't know how heavy-handed he is with the editing of the trailer,
Yeah.
right? But a lot of like fuck yous to the camera
Yeah.
from Glenn Powell's character, like I'm still here, motherfucker. Like that seems to be the main tone, and which of course. The Running Man, he in the original movie, not in the Stephen King novel, but in the original Schwarzenegger, it was very much like now I've dispatched this guy, now on to the next one. I'm still here. So there was a lot of that.
Yeah.
So they're definitely leaning into that aspect of it. It looks very playful though.
Yeah.
Like way more playful than I thought.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, no,
Nate,
it looks great. Nate, what do you think?
This looks fantastic. I don't even remember the first one, honestly.
It looks like it's gonna be on your list.
I would honestly really enjoy rewatching it because it's been
I love that movie.
years and years, probably since the 90s since I've watched The Running Man. But this looks fantastic. I can't wait to see it. This is a Stephen King, by the way, which is my daughter's favorite author. And
Stephen King is the king of
Yeah, that's a pun. Brad.
movies or screenplays. You didn't know were based on a book by him. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people, The Green Mile, sure,
Mm-hmm.
but Shawshank Redemption, you wouldn't think that that's a Stephen King novel, right? Or
Yeah.
a novel, novella.
Hook.
Hook was written by Stephen King.
That was another one.
Was it really?
No.
No. I would believe it though. That's the thing. Like
But
I
also-
would totally believe it.
Based on the trailer,
Muppets Take Manhattan, though.
Yeah,
Seeing
that was written by
Michael
Stephen-
Cera in the trailer got me very excited. I love Michael Cera. I don't know why. I just love Michael
You need to
Cera.
see the Phoenician Scheme.
I have not seen it yet, but is he great in it?
I did see it. I can't talk about it because Ben wants to keep the podcast short these days.
Yeah, Edgar Wright directed. Pretty good.
No, it's a Wes Anderson movie. No, Michael Cera is so good in it, and if you love Wes Anderson,
do.
you're gonna
Yeah.
love the Phoenician Scheme.
It's great.
So the Running Man.
Luke Starkey did not like it.
That's because he doesn't like Wes Anderson.
He walked out after an hour. Says that bad.
He doesn't like Wes Anderson.
By the way, this comes out November 7th of this year. So
Yeah. So after watching the trailer, how many out of 5 cinematic boners would you give it?
4.
So, but you're cool with my cinematic erections rating systems?
How many? What did you say? How many boners?
Cinematic erections.
Did you say? I feel like
Did I
you
say
called it-
cinematic boners?
I think you said.
I said
something.
cinematic boners.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You're fine with it.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5 cinematic
Yeah,
boners.
4 out of 5.
Okay. And you know what a cinematic boner looks like, right?
It looks good. Wait, what?
Like if we were gonna do a graphic, it would be like Magic Hour, and it would be 2 film reel nutsacks. Nuts to making forming the nutsack, and then like a big film reel forming the shaft.
Don't want to talk about this anymore.
Don't love it. Don't love it.
at all. don't love the image you put in my head.
So you would have been fine if I didn't give you the image?
Honestly, I was cool.
What happened to stars? What happened to stars?
I thought this would be more like indicative of how excited we are.
Indicative?
Yeah.
You do that on purpose?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, indicative.
So?
Because you said the word dick.
all right.
Is that a pun?
Did you say it was 4 out of 5 for you?
4.
Remember, he's talking boners.
4 out of 5 cinematic boners.
I'm,
Well lit.
I am
in focus.
Stop it.
Listening.
Stop
This is not
making
where I
it
want to go. This
way
is not
worse.
where I want to go.
Way worse. Still 4 out of 5 for me though. I'm
Yeah.
not
See,
gonna lie.
okay, good. That's good. That's good. Because it's harder to make 4 cinematic boners look good. So like that means it's a solid rating.
I don't like that you got really intense there at the end.
Sorry.
Anyway, what's the other trailer we watched, buddy?
We watched a trailer for Project Hail Mary. It's a new movie that is starring Ryan Gosling, directed by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, and it's based on
you
a
look
book
Will you look at me?
by Andy Weir,
Hold on, you look
who
at
wrote
me
The Martian.
like I'm a piece of shit when you said that.
Well-
you're looking at
Well, you know why?
Why?
Because while we were watching this trailer, after one joke halfway through the trailer, you complained about
Not-
the quality of the film.
not a great joke.
I think it's a pretty good joke coming from a bumbling, goofy Ryan Gosling elementary school teacher.
All right. I'm glad that he puts the not in astronaut, and that's the big winner that we're all going for, huh?
I'm sorry, you don't like fun adventures for the whole family?
My bar is low for this one.
This looks awesome. Nate.
It's fine.
I cannot wait.
Yeah.
This looks so good.
Looks so good. And
I am more excited about this than
everyone I've talked to who has read the book is like so excited for people to like see the movie. And
Did you
find
like
out.
The Martian?
I love The Martian
Then why wouldn't you be excited about this?
because it's a sequel, and I don't love sequels.
This
not
isn't
a sequel at all.
It's not a sequel.
It looks
Why
like
are you doing this?
it looks
why
like a
are you
sequel.
saying things like this?
You didn't pay attention.
It's Matt Damon again, and he's back on Earth, but now the suns are dying, and so he's got to find a way off the sun or something. I don't know.
No, he didn't pay attention.
I was reading the book while it was going on.
Let's be clear, you're never reading a book.
I was listening to the book while it was happening.
This looks great. I love. So when you watch the trailer, the first 2/3 of the trailer, maybe the first 3/4 of the trailer, is like you're like, okay, this looks fun. This is like a going to space type of movie, and then there's this turn at the end that introduces you to like really what's going to make this film unique.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about it.
Of course, I'm all in. This looks awesome. Like you can tell the vibe of The Martian is there. Ryan Gosling is a wonderful actor. Like this looks awesome. I cannot wait.
No, what I love about this is if it's anything like The Martian, it's going to be funny.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
In a way that is a unique funny. It's not a slapstick funny.
Yeah.
It's a you fall in love with a character that is funny.
They're using humor in the best way in movies like this, where you would not call it a dramedy whatsoever because there's not a ton of comedy, but they know that horror and comedy come from the same place, which is it's to break the tension. And so breaking the tension with a joke or breaking it with a jump scare, those can both happen. This clearly is something where a tension breaker is a joke, and I love that kind of shit, especially when it's done super well.
Clean karate chop through the board.
It's a weird analogy, but I'm going to let you have it.
Break the tension.
All right, Steven Seagal, my last offer.
Yeah.
I will only headbutt you.
Listen, I don't want to have to show you how good of a cook I am, okay?
That actually sounds pretty good. Hey, what's your best Steven Seagal impersonation?
Hey yo!
Oh.
Whoa.
Andrew Dice Clay doing Steven Seagal,
Which is
apparently.
a weird take. We're looking.
I'm Steven Seagal.
There you go.
It's a little too...
No,
a little too gritty,
Nope.
though.
No, I like that, though. Because it's like he's
it's
trying.
It's a soft gravel in his voice.
I don't think I've got too much Steven Seagal in me.
No, you don't think so?
Oh, you go with the quick. Like you go with.
There's a little bit of like a... I
don't know.
I'm above you kind of thing to it. Like when I talk to you, I want you to know I'm trying to talk softer so that I don't hurt your ears.
I'm a little involved.
But what you have to remember is it's today, so it's more like...
Ben, stop doing your normal breathing into the mic.
You gotta kick. You gotta kick hard because I'm just a cook.
He is. He's just a cook.
He's just a fat piece of shit.
I'm just a cook.
Oh man, I could kick his ass so easy.
Now you're getting too excited about it.
I think you're being a little.
I'm not joking. I could easily. I push him down. I think I should push him down.
Hey, did either of you guys see Megan 2.0 yet?
No.
Okay. You hear anything about it?
No, let's follow up with Brad being like, no, it doesn't come out until no.
I've heard it's really dumb. I
mean, Megan,
but also
in a good way.
Fun.
If it's fun, I'm fine with
The
that.
first one was pretty dumb and fun.
But this one totally abandons any horror aspects and
Okay.
it goes straight sci-fi action.
That's too bad.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's really nothing
Megan-
opening this weekend
Megan
I'm that
2.0.
excited about.
Oh.
But
No, I've heard people are having a good time with it, and I'll go see it, but I'm not as
next
excited about
weekend, though, Superman opens up. Are you going?
No, I'm just gonna pass on this one.
It depends on how I feel after I go to the press screening on July 7th.
Oh, somebody's a
why
fancy Prince
frickin'
McGee.
Go ahead and sneak your milk in.
What is it like to be so fancy?
Let's be clear, I don't always sneak milk
You
in.
always sneak milk in.
Trust me.
Listen,
I'm not,
AMC
He's
theaters,
always drinking his milk.
He's always sneaking milk in. Check his
Hey,
pocket
AMC,
for warm milk.
Check him. Not
Hey,
for the
you know, go ahead.
marijuana,
I
but
dare
for the
you. Hey,
warm
AMC
milk.
Theaters, I dare you to frisk me.
You got a camel toe full of milk?
Brad,
God,
I do have a
wish.
question for
Or
you.
camelback full of milk?
I know it's becoming a thing.
You know what? I revert. Camel toe's better.
Is it becoming a thing? But have you gotten into the non-pasteurized milk? Huh? Did you get a hit of that yet?
You taste, you get so many lips.
You into
get a
this?
little bit of
You
that?
hear about this?
How many cinematic boners do you have for
milk,
Project
for
Hail Mary?
camel toe milk.
Project
And
Hail Mary.
Camel toe
Project
milk.
Hail Mary is
Steven Seagal.
an equal 4 as well. Maybe 5 even. I'm very excited about this.
I've got a good solid 4 rager going on for that one.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'd say 4 cinematic boners is what
But
it
These
says.
are
it is
2 good trailers.
For me, it's slightly higher than the other one, though.
Okay.
4.25
Yep.
bars.
4.2.
4 point. It might get there.
That means there's 4 points for every point, which is that's a 20-point scale, basically.
Yeah, so we're riding pretty high.
Right?
I don't know what we're doing.
All right, tell us what you're excited about seeing in the comments. Thank you so much for listening.
I don't know what we're doing.
I lost track of what we're doing. This is 4.25. What's that mean? Who cares?
All right, you've been listening to Stinky in the Butt.
Weenie in the butt. Weenie in the butt. Weenie in the butt.
Weenie in the butt. Hi, Papi.
I don't know what this show has devolved into. I apologize, but
Should we start a morning radio show again?
we should
Ben?
not. No, we should not.
Are you sure?
However, let's go back for our loyal listeners.
Yeah.
Something we actually should have done and we never did. We never corrected Nate Loucks on who stars in Rear Window.
Oh, yeah, Nate. Who's the star of Rear Window?
Who's in Rear Window? Who did you watch?
Yeah.
I don't care how long this takes. How long? How?
Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window. Who's the star of that
star?
movie?
Oh, dear God.
Cary
Grant?
Okay, that's
Well,
what,
that's what you said. That's not the star of Rear Window.
Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah.
They're the same people.
Oh, wow.
You know that. We know
Wow.
that. Everyone listening
Well,
knows
no,
that.
that's not true at all. Because you see, Jimmy Stewart talks like this.
And Cary Grant
he's-
talks like this. I'm Cary Grant. I don't know what he's
Well,
talking
no, actually, Cary Grant often talks like this. I'll tell you where I'm going.
Is that really what it is?
It's so
They're
it's
the same people.
Dana Carvey
That's first of all, no, they're not.
in Wayne's World
Nobody
2,
cares.
Wayne's World 2.
when Dana Carvey wakes up after sleeping with Kim Basinger,
Okay.
and he's like, "Good morning,
Good
darling."
morning, darling.
That's Cary. He's basically doing Cary Grant.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I hope I wasn't too much of an animal.
Oh, yeah. See, I thought that was Bobcat Goldthwait.
No, Nate's Bobcat Goldthwait.
Hi, you guys.
That's pretty good.
That sounds like Bitch Stewie.
Bitch Stu. Oh yeah, you're right.
Hey, Stu.
Well,
I'm sorry. No one is going to compliment my Jimmy Stewart.
It's fine.
it's fine. So we would like to apologize that we in the moment I was like, yeah, Cary Grant and Rear Window.
and
like,
then and
ooh.
yeah, and so people were upset.
They were. We actually did get a few
Nobody
comments.
was upset. Who was upset?
well,
No, the reason that we
gotta
noticed
Who
cut
was the one that was upset? Who was the one that was
the
upset?
reason that we noticed this, Nate. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys didn't know either.
No.
you dummies.
I was just going along with it.
Alex
dumb.
Lystrup, who is a listener of ours. Alex, thank you so much.
Thank you, Alex.
He reached out to the official Go Flix Yourself Twitter, which has less than dozens of followers.
3 people following. Alex has 2 fake accounts
I know.
and his real one, and that's all he have.
And he has a fake account just so that he doesn't look like a loser commenting on the Go Flix Yourself account.
Fuck you guys. We love you, Alex. You keep
Alex said,
you stay strong.
Alex said, why did nobody point out that Nate kept saying Cary Grant starred in Rear Window in this week's episode? That was Jimmy Stewart. Now, I will push back on Alex a little bit because he did spell Cary Grant Kerry.
No, fuck you. No.
Kerry.
He could have been using voice to text.
Oh, first of all, the fact that that's where your brain goes just so much of a fucking lazy piece of shit you are.
Okay, I'm just defending our
Ben's always doing voice to text even if he doesn't have to. Ben could be sitting on the toilet and he's doing voice to text to the gutters.
It's easier.
About his like, oh, sorry guys, tomorrow with the schedule, I'll get it done after I'm done my taco poops.
That's actually pretty eerily accurate. I don't actually say taco poops. I just say after I'm done in a meeting.
After I'm done with my grown up movements.
By the way, when you're older, kids listening, when you're like, you know, all of our 16-year-old
kids listening.
No, 16, 18-year-olds. When you go to college, right? Just tell them you have a meeting, no matter what it is. If you want, you want to go to a movie in the middle of the day, you got a meeting. Oh yeah, I just left the meeting. On my way to another meeting, I got a minute. And then you can cut them off. I'm walking into this meeting. That's all you
No,
gotta
sorry,
say.
I have a double feature meeting.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, the boss is really cracking down today. I've got 6 meetings, and 3 of those are just masturbation
Sorry,
sessions.
I have to go a phone call with Dom Toretto. He's
Okay, well, you can't lie about that kind of stuff.
Oh, but you can just lie bold-faced about the other stuff.
There you go.
At least when I say it, I'm technically still meeting with someone named Dom Toretto because I'm watching Fast and Furious 11.
You're not. You're not, though, because 11 doesn't exist yet.
I know, but that's the future movie that I would use as an excuse.
What was that?
The future movie I would use as an excuse.
Anyway, Steven Seagal, I'm fucking coming for you.
Ew.
Bye. Bye.
Nah, cheating, eh?